proposed broadcasting legislation is blatantly discriminatory. I have a copy of the draft bill 2026, dated July 16. The so-called Belize Broadcasting Authority couldn't have chosen a finer time to introduce this draft piece of legislation, coming on the eve of our 45th year of independence. In this country where the median age is 27, 45% of this population is under 25, and more than 3/4 born after our 1981 September independence, which constitutes 327,650 out of a total 428,640 population. At the bottom of page 11 in this document, broadcasting 6 parentheses 1, it says that the authority may, with the approval of the minister, prescribe the criteria, thresholds or classes of national online broadcasters that qualify for the requirement to obtain license under this act. Page 13, part 3/10, it says that under this act, the Belize Press Office or any other broadcasting channel wholly owned by GOB shall automatically be deemed to hold a license, as well as any required certification. We have a 1981 Independence Constitution that says all have equal rights, all citizenry, and that there will be no discrimination regardless of color, creed or class. However, instead of giving teeth to the Constitution with funding, policy, and legislation, so it be operationalized on the ground, this government sought to use the Constitution the other day to take away the rights of Southside Belizeans and some in Cayo with a so-called 13th Amendment, because the Prime Minister, in other words, said they were not successful in prosecuting young Belizeans when taken to court. Therefore, the need to establish a special gang court just for them, which is criminal. It is criminal to enact laws to take away rights already afforded by the Constitution. In Chapter 4 of our Belize Constitution, it ensures the fundamental rights and freedoms of every individual, namely freedom of conscience, freedom of expression, and of assembly and association. However, what policymakers without integrity, thinking that their shit is made from patties, are seeking to do is create a north side versus south side, a haves versus have-nots, a them against us society here in Belize by creating laws to take away rights already afforded by the Constitution, which is a crime. Taking away citizens' rights already afforded by the Constitution is a crime. Everybody else has to feel the brunt of expensive fuel prices at the pump, except for policymakers driving under air condition with free government gas. Everyone else must be censured except for policymakers and their children. Everyone else has to pay to use whatever comes free from outside, except free from Facebook, free from Twitter, free from this and that, free from the satellite, except for policymakers and their children. Everyone else has to pay to use whatever comes free from outside, except government press office or unless the minister exempts you. There should only be one standard, not two. We don't need tolerance. A man who only tolerates his wife will sooner or later end in divorce. A wall of protection sooner or later becomes a wall of imprisonment. What we need in our country of Belize to keep it sacred, to keep it pristine and virgin, is a universal standard of acceptance. Not two standards. One, we don't need people who just want to be one up on everyone else. There's no integrity there. Integrity means wanting for everyone else the same thing you want for yourself, their well-being. When we became a nation in 1981, we had these great ideals: one flag, one anthem, and one constitution, darn it. It is criminal to abuse the Belize Constitution by creating laws instead of giving it teeth, instead of taking away rights that the Constitution already affords. I'm done. I'm done. Do what you gotta do. Itola, kaya sisaya. Ayo.